Hello, welcome back to Big Crone Energy. I'm Angela, and today I got a Make Playing Cards haul, and I thought we could do a playing with pairs kind of thing. So the first thing I got comes in this velvet pouch, and it is the Gothic Tarot deck by Amethyst Ascension. Get something to open this up with. See if I can. Her copy that she shared online, she made this available, is my understanding, to everyone. She showed it as her own personal one, and then she made it available for everyone else. See if I can. So here's the backs. She says hers was borderless, but I actually like the borders. So I'm gonna flip through. I love a linen cardstock, so this is a nice cardstock. A little bit more papery than some linen I've had, but I still like it. Sorry if you hear my children in the background, they're in the other room. I love this chariot. And of course the strength. Anything with the big werewolves. Hermit. Yes, totally love this justice. I just think this is one of the best decks I've seen in a while. Oh, I love that devil. I've actually not seen the whole walkthrough of this, so this is coming to me completely new. What I saw of it, I knew I loved. Such a creepy sun. I'm all about it. Oh yeah. This is beyond what I had been hoping for. So far, nothing that I have a complaint about. Oh yeah, this is one of my, I don't know why, it's one of my favorite cards in the deck, but it just is. I just feel like, life is such a burden anyway, so I love how it's one of the ones I look for. Cups. I would say that this is Pips with Feelings. I'm not a huge fan of Pips, but this goes beyond just being regular Marseille type Pips, so I am loving it. Hope I'm not going too fast, but I don't want to. Oh yeah, like this. Oh, I just did a VR to alternative Three of Swords. This definitely would have been in it. See, this is what I'm talking about, a Pip with Feelings. Oh yeah, Swords is my favorite suit. I'm loving this suit. Now the pentacles or coins, she calls them pentacles. Again, I like the border. I probably prefer with the border, so that is perfectly fine with me. And again, that is the Gothic Tale Tarot deck by Amethyst Ascension. And I thought a perfect pair to go with that would be this Dreadful Oracle, done by E-R-I-E-S is her something. I will link it below. It's an oracle deck. This does not say who it's by, but it's the Dreadful Oracle. These are the backs. Love the backs. I like the title and the keyword. I think this is about 50. I'm not sure. Seems like quite a bit of cards. Again, that linen cardstock that I love. I feel the title matches the keyword. Ooh, I like this image. Again, nothing that I don't like here. That's another good one. This is a great deck. I am happy to have this in my arsenal. I'm going to get lots of use out of that. So without shuffling these, this is what they would look like together. Ooh, we got that one upside down. Obviously this isn't going to be a true reading because it's 1 for 1. But do they not just go together perfectly? Loving it. We get lots of uses out of these. Happy, happy, happy. So there is those for now. I'll put them aside, see if I have anything else in my... that will go with them. I'll have to pause this video and see. And then I did get 2 other Amethyst Ascension oracles. One came in a box, one did not. Not that that mattered to me. This came in a plain white box. I'm assuming she decided those things, how she was going to present them. This is the Herbal Whispers Oracle cards. Here's the backs. I don't have anything quite like this in my arsenal. I definitely don't have plant-based ones. I don't know, I don't jive with them usually, but this out of all the things in her shop, just really rang out to me. Love the imagery. I feel already just reading the phrase, it'll be very easy to use this. Might be a good way. I'll have to look into it and see if it's a good way to learn the meanings behind the plants. Sorry, I think I'm covering them up too much. I apologize. Again, I love the amount of cards in this. She does not skimp on the cards, the details. So it has herbs and flowers. Love poppies. Love that. So like Angelica, invoke a divine protection. Carry Angelica root with you to shield against negative energies. Foxglove, embrace transformation. Let Fox guide you through cycles of change and rebirth. So it's actually kind of a lesson deck too, now that I've actually sat and read. It kind of lets you know what the... Never heard of a tansy. Kind of tells you what the plant can be used for. Loving that. Oh, loving, 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 loving. And then, so that again was the Magical Herbal Whispers Oracle. And this one and the Gothic Tale was really what I was wanting. This one I added on because out of all the other ones I saw of hers, of Amethyst or Rachel's, I just really wanted. This is the Fey Whispers. Look at those backs. Aren't those super adorable? Fairy light, follow the glimmer, trust your heart to guide you on your path. And what the other kind of fascinating thing about these decks is they're not, I don't know, I just don't normally think, now those, the Gothic like ones are definitely my aesthetic. I always want to say anesthetic. But these, I don't know, maybe because they're oracles, I just kind of have them all over the place probably, aesthetic with oracles. Love that. Hidden glade, seek quiet refuge, find peace in the stillness of nature. Forest embrace, connect with nature, let the woods soothe your spirit. Luminous lake, find tranquility within, let your spirit flow like water. These are not linen, but these are they're like a, was this one linen? Yeah, this one was a linen still. This one is still a satin smooth. I like this cardstock as well. Pot of gold, cottage retreat. Let's see if I can show you. Look at that detail. The time she must have spent making these, you could just tell the thought went into it. I think I'm going to go through, I have one more deck to do, which was really the reason why I put in an order to make playing cards. I can't remember whose YouTube channel I saw it on, but I just fell in love with it. I'll show it here in a minute after I get done showing you these. And because with Make Playing Cards, the shipping is really quite high, regardless of how many you get. I wanted to make it worth my while. So, I don't know, this one was in here. So I don't know if this is just an advertisement of the other ones. This is the one I got, and this is another one that she offers. So I'm going to keep that one out. Okay. This did not come in a box, which is okay, because I have plenty of bags. Now, this is the Constantinople Tarot, original art by Pamela Coleman Smith, colors by Marco Benedetti Tarot. This is Roma, Italy. Scratched up the box a little bit. This, I didn't get a pick. I would have picked linen. Oop, see, be careful. I scratched up the box, but that's my own fault. So, for those of you who are like, no, I very much apologize. I'm usually very careful, but I don't usually use those scissors, so. This is a recoloration of the RWS. So here's the backs. And kind of like faded them too. I don't know, it's like blown out somehow. Cardstock is okay. Again, not my favorite linen, but it's good. I think it's called rough thick. It's called thick something. Let's see. So I'm not going to go all the way through this one. As you can see, it's just a different take on the colorization. I'm glad to have it, but I mean, I don't know. I probably didn't need another RWS. I wish I remember what card they showed that made me think that I just had to have this, because now I'm not seeing it. But I love everything else I got, and I like this. It's just, I don't know, sometimes you just never know what you're going to get, right? Gotta hope for the best. I will definitely keep it, and I will definitely use it. In fact, I'd probably use this over even my Centennial, which I gave to my son, so I thought I could live without, but I can't, so I got me a new one. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. Meh. But not a regret, just a meh. But we will see. I do like the fact that it comes in this box. Okay, I'm going to pause the video, and maybe I would like this a little bit more if I could figure out pairs to go with it. So I am going to work on that. So this is what I got from Make Playing Cards. Let's see if I can frame these. Anyway, I will be back for a second portion of this here in a while. Welcome back. I pulled out a whole bunch because we have several to go through. I'm going to start with the Constantinople. Oh, me in English. Oh my goodness. So at first I thought, I'm looking through stuff. decks and whatnot, that these would be make good, like make good shadow and light kind of readings. This is the Centennial, and this is the Constantinople. So just kind of what I was thinking there. So yeah, there's that one. And then let's see what else might look good. So then I pulled out all my Poppy California ones. That's where I bought these at. I think they're all by the same artist. I think they're all by Bethany Von Rijswijk. So I've got the Seaside, the Crystal, the Flower. So I thought I would see what might look best with this one. This is the Crystal. I think that looks well together. So I have a lot to go through, so I'm not going to spend too much time on each. I hope you guys are understanding. I'm sure you will be. So here's the seashell one. Again, different, same style, kind of like a collage style, but different colorations. I think it looks nice. Again, that's the Seashell Oracle. Then there's the Flower. This one I think is too, I think out of the three so far, to me, this doesn't go with this coloration as well. It's too bright a green. But that is my opinion. Let me know your thoughts below. Did you think that one worked out? I think this mushroom one will work out good with its coloration. Oh yeah. I think that this one looks the best, I think. Just my opinion. If you've never seen these before, they come with a title and 3 keywords. So yeah, that's kind of that. And then, let's see here, of course, the OG, which I think will look nice with it, is the Sacred Destiny. If you don't have this one, this is an OG. used Sacred Destiny in a while. I might have to pull this back out. It's always been very good to me. I'm going to keep this one out in case I find another one that I think looks good with it. I think that was it for this in pairs. So yeah, just to give you some ideas with that one. And then, let's see here. I just put both of these in here for now. This one will be the easiest because I just, this is the Fey Whispers. I don't know if I should a little lower. And, of course I have the, well, not of course, but I have the Warhaxa. And these look amazing together. Fey friendship between 4 of water and strength. Oh yeah. Saying that you have a strong community, that you have bonds that are lifelong lasting. They're already talking to each other. Dreamweaver, the Hanged Man, a Page of Earth. Fairy Ring, Knight of Water, 3 of Water. Silver Birch, 4 of Fire, Queen of Earth. 9 of Water, Fairy Light, Embrace Change, Let the Winds of Transformation Guide You, and the Fool. Oh, that's a lovely reading. So yeah, I had no doubt that was going to work out well. So not surprised there. That was, again, the Warhaxa. And what I had previously purchased to go with the few fairy decks that I have, or Fey decks, was the Liminality Oracle. And I thought, if you were a person who puts 2 oracles together, these look very well together. Renewal, Spirit, Sprites of Joy, and Nurture. Love, Leprechaun Luck, and Descend. Ooh, that could that could mean a lot about your love life there. Alliance, Fey Fortune, Defend. So, and then the final one, let's see where I stuck it, is the, I believe it's the Mystic Fairy, or not Oracle, you guys will recognize it. It's a mass market. I keep it in this pouch. It's the, is it the Mystic Fairy Oracle? And of course, it's another no-brainer. I'm not saying that all Fey energy decks would go good with this, but I mean, to me, it's an all-rounder. So yeah, that's kind of what I have for pairs with this, the Fae Whispers Oracle. Let me clean up a little bit and I'll come back for the other ones. Okay, again, this is the Herbal Whispers. And I thought it would look nice up against the Gentle Tarot. We will take a look. This is the, of course, in a tin. I think they look nice together. Kind of bright colors against some subdued. Kind of speak well to each other. Nine of Wands, freshen your thoughts, clarity, arise from a clear mind. And the Magician. The Sun between Sage between the Moon and the Sun. Purify your space, cleanse away negativity, and invite new beginnings. See, already talking to each other. I love it when you pull them out and they're already like, boom, we got you. Three of Stones, Justice, Basil, nurture abundance, grow a garden of prosperity within you. Oh yeah. Okay. This is definitely one I'm going to have to put together. So there's that one. Sorry, these are kind of tough to get back in there. So there's that one. Again, if you wanted two oracles, these look well. The Sacred Destiny and this looks well together. In my opinion. All these, of course, are in my opinion. Forgiveness, glow with golden light, radiate warmth and healing to you all, to all you touch. Miracles. Fulfillment, soothe the heart and soul. Find joy in the simplest pleasures and love. Nice, nice message. We'll do one more. Freedom, inner peace. Time for courage. Trust your inner strength and forge ahead. Definitely. See, again, either I'm really good at picking, or these just really, this deck just is very versatile. And the last one for this, oh no, that's not the last. I actually have several more. My bad. This is the ring, a circle of rings. If I get this in frame. I think the colors go very well together. I had to write on these because otherwise I had no idea. These are based on Arthur Rackham's artwork and Wagner's music and the story it tells. So, sucker for both of those. Yeah. I like this for the coloration. I'd actually have to sit more with this and to be able to do a quick reading as easy as I did the other ones. So there's that one. And the final, oh no, I keep saying that. My goodness. This is the Field Tarot, one of the few pippy simple decks that I have. I thought it would look good with this. Again, the colors are muted, so they kind of work with each other. Disappointment, Five of Cups, disappointment, refresh your outlook, cleanse your mind with a breath of fresh air, and the Moon. Transition, refresh your outlook, cleanse your mind with, wait, did I already do this one? Open your heart, love flows freely when you release old wounds. So transition to opening up that heart, and you'll get stability. Four of Discs. From the Six of Swords to the Four of Discs through the Hawthorn. One more. Fear, Nine of Swords. Connect with ancestors to honor the wisdom of those who came before us. So to me, this is telling me with the Nine of Swords and the fear to trust in my ancestors, to find some hope, some better days. So the fear can be taken away, the darkness can be taken away by the sun. So, yep. Okay, I was editing and realized that I lost my audio. So some of this is going to be pretty choppy. I apologize. I just can't go back and recreate it, and some of the space didn't make sense. So here I am showcasing the JBG Oracle and Tarot by Peekaboo Rose. I will link her below. I'm not sure if this is still offered. I got it several years ago off Make Playing Cards, and I just thought for a different vibe I would give this a go. I've been using the tarot with a different oracle lately. It's been working. I point out here that using the single word on the JBG and then the phrase could really work out well. Kind of bring those together and kind of give a whimsical palette to the subdued oracle. Okay, now we're totally switching to the Gothic tale. And the first one I bring in is the Lost Oracle. And I start out with just showing the Gothic tale. Here the Oracle book is pretty chunky. I show that. And I do like how this looks. And I think it reads well with the tarot. So I had quite a bit of footage of this talking, but I don't know what I said. And at some point I brought in and decided to put the Oracle and the tarot next to each other. Kind of for the rest of these, you'll see that. So you can kind of decide one way or the other if you thought the Oracle or tarot deck that I bring in looks good and would speak well with the other one. So here I talk about the Hermit and the Hearth, and you may have the knowledge. Here, this is Bone and Earth, and I thought it looked very good together with either one. Kind of that Gothic kind of look, art style. And so here I am showcasing that. So the Wheel of Fortune with inner strength and temptation. Definitely could do some soul searching there on that. Let's see here. The Hanged Man, contemplation, search for the truth, inner guidance, and identity. Again, to me, these were already speaking to each other, just right out the gate on the table. So then that's Bone and Earth Oracle. That's a mass market. So here I bring in the Lantern Oracle. I felt like even though it was a little bit more colorful, it had the same vibe as the tarot and the oracle. So if we look at it here, the next set I pull, we have Death, and then we have, oh, it's upside down. And then we have Intention, so lacking personal direction, regrets, confusion, and a little as a pawn to someone else's game or chess and the loneliness. I apologize, it's hard to read on my little iPad screen, so I think that's what it said. But pretty much I'm saying that these really are already talking to each other, in my opinion. You get temperance, an eternal gatekeeper, acknowledging, assert and protect what is right for you, and generosity. And here I am just showing how much this works. I think it really speaks to one another. I know I've said that, and would be a great pairing. So here you go from the devil to sharing, you know, how to have that safety and support. You need to have community. You need to not be so one-sided in your relationships. I think that's what I said here. Pretty sure. And that's what I'm getting from it now anyway. So, and then tower, strength of vulnerability, and running. Yeah, just I felt like, again, right out the gate, really spoke well to what was going on there. The next one I bring out is the Chicoli. You'd have to get the guidebook for this one. This is the Oracle. I thought it brought definitely a unique flavor to this layout, to either one of these decks. I personally would not, after looking at this, pair it, but I can see where somebody would, and it would totally work out, especially if you really knew the Chicoli Oracle, which I don't. It's just something, it's just a deck that I have in my arsenal that I really, it's on my to-do to get to know, but I just haven't yet. So, yep, that's what this one looks like. Wood guidebook. Well, that's the guidebook. Here's the Sacred Wood cards. And I already kind of knew I would like this with these. Definitely these two together. Two of Wands, Fish's Bounty, Prosper in Abundance, Remember Your Heart. The Unicorn, Three of Wands, Lust, Nurture and Be Nurtured. The Griffon, and of course these are not, they're going to be in order, so Four of Wands and Vanity. Yeah, I think that works. I like that one. And this is the Bloodlands Oracle. See if these work together. Kind of need to use the book with this one, so but I think aesthetically it works. I haven't even shuffled this one either. So yeah, there's that one. Again, that's the Bloodlands Oracle. Okay. Just one more Oracle. I just wanted to see if this would work. This is the J. Edward Neal. I've got two oracles together in here. spirits and incantations, and I don't remember what the other one is. But just for some differences, I mean, I can definitely see this working. So there's that. And then to go with that is the any one of his tarot decks. Oh, this is the Dark Fantasy. I definitely think this looks good. So there's that one. And then just two more. These are tarot decks that I thought might look good. This is the Black Tarot. It's extra dark. Let's take this away. I definitely think these two together go well. I would definitely pair these two up. Five of Cups with Hatred. Definitely think so. Three of Cups, Caregiving. Some of these are still in order just because sometimes I reset them and put them in order. I do like how that looks. That is, again, the Black Tarot. And not to, I'm sure this video will be long enough, but just to be the final one is the Tarot of the Abyss. And I don't know, the two styles are very contrary because this is line work and this is digital, but Knight of Pentacles, Weakness, the World and Wishes, the Chariot and Impulse. And the last card on this deck is Knight of Cups and Desire. There you go. I do think we were kind of talking to each other, so that works. I don't know. I guess it's how samey do you want it? I think I would pair these two up together for sure. So yeah. Anyway, that is all the pairs I could think of. Do you have any pairs that you would put with any of these that I presented? What did you think were the best pairs? All that good stuff. Please like, subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and just let me know what you think. I would love to communicate with you in the spaces below. Take care. Blessings.